Today is the day everything finally becomes official. What's going on, guys? Brandon Hyden here. Hope you're having a great day. It is the 4th of April. Today, we are just over 5 weeks out from the competition on 11th of May at Body Power at the NEC in Birmingham. We haven't actually entered the show yet. I haven't chose the class I'm gonna do. I haven't entered the federation. I'm obviously competing in PCA because it's the only federation I've competed in. Personally, I think it's the biggest federation in the UK. So obviously, those are the shows that I want to compete in. They are so professionally run. They really take care of the competitors and the audience. If you've ever been to a PCA show in the UK, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, and the judging is actually fair. In my experience, the people that compete in PCA shows, the ones that deserve to win, do win. The placings are very fair, so obviously that's why I compete in the PCA Federation. Today, we're going to be signing up to the show and deciding what class we're going to be competing in. All right, so right in front of me is the registration page on the PCA website. We're about to pick, I've just signed up to have a year membership in the PCA. It's like £35. It's honestly not expensive. Now to pick the show date and what class I'm gonna be competing in. Obviously in the beginning, I was competing in junior bodybuilding, but when you compete in a junior bodybuilding show, it basically sets you up for open class bodybuilding, which is basically class 4, 3, 2, and 1, you know, the big guys. Open class bodybuilding isn't something that I've ever wanted to get into. I want to be a classic bodybuilding competitor. Where I'm going with this before we enter the show, I'm going to enter it with you guys. I'm going to show you the process because you've been following the whole shredding series. I want to do every aspect of this competition prep with you guys. So I want to enter the show with you, show you the process, all that kind of thing. But I've always competed in junior bodybuilding shows because I've wanted to take advantage of the fact that I'm a junior athlete. Junior in PCA means you can compete in a bodybuilding show. You wear the small little trunks and you perform the mandatory bodybuilding poses at the age of 23 and under. Anything above that is classic bodybuilding and class 4, 3, 2, and 1, which have no age restrictions. So basically the reason I've been doing junior is so the competition is fair and I'm more or less competing against people at my age and have more or less been training in the gym for as long as me. Where my head's going, and after speaking to my coach and a couple of people about this, classic bodybuilding is what I'm passionate about. It would be honestly my dream to step on stage one day at the Olympia on the classic stage, not the open stage, not those kind of things. It would be my dream to get my pro card as a classic bodybuilder. It may be a little bit harder. I'm going to be against more experienced guys. The thing about classic bodybuilding, it's not the biggest guy that wins. In junior bodybuilding, it's about mass, it's about size. Any guy can just come and be an 18-year-old freak with a mass amount of muscle and just wipe everyone off stage because they've just got the amazing mass genetics. Classic physique is about raw condition. It's about body composition, having those wide lats and a thin waist and just really being passionate about posing and presenting a beautiful package. If I don't want to be an open class bodybuilder, why am I competing in a class that is preparing me for those kind of shows? Everything is about to change. I wanted to share this process with you and kind of justify why I'm not competing in junior bodybuilding anymore. We are going to step on the Body Power stage on the 11th of May on the classic stage. I just got shivers. Honestly, I'm excited. PCA homepage, we're gonna go to shows, we're gonna go to UK shows. We're gonna scroll down to the 11th of May, which is this one. PCA European Championships. We're gonna click register. Protan is the company that PCA are collaborating with. It's the one they mainly use, so I'm gonna book in for a time with them. Tickets, if you wanna come watch the show, if you're gonna be at Body Power, these aren't the tickets for the Body Power Expo. I think they're just the tickets for the show that is inside Body Power. So if you've already booked tickets for Body Power, you probably don't need to buy tickets for the show because the actual stage is open and you don't need tickets to get the seats. So class criteria, that's something I really need to read upon because I've never competed in a classic show before, so they might have different criterias. Hair and makeup, might not need that. Photo package, I won't need that because Zane is gonna be in the audience taking pictures of me on the show day. These are the classes. We have junior bodybuilding, first timers, novice, and then classic bodybuilding. Whenever I'm gonna be on stage, I'm gonna be putting it on my Instagram story for anyone at Body Power. Brandon Harding, age 22. What gym are you representing? I'm gonna say Emporium because it's the gym that I train at most now and I have the best leg days there, so we're representing Emporium in Birmingham. It's a sick gym if you haven't been. And I think that's all the information done. BCA, you're gonna pay through PayPal. You know what, you want that secure payment, processing payment. It's about to go down. Complete. Back to store, payment complete. I think that's it. PCA European Championships body power confirmed Saturday 11th of May 2019. We're now competing in classic bodybuilding. Shit. Before making this decision, I did do a lot of research in my kind of competition. I was on the PCA YouTube channel looking at previous competitors, and I definitely feel like I stand just as much of a chance against the classic competitors as I do the junior bodybuilders. I just feel so much more comfortable now competing in a class where I can really accentuate the kind of bodybuilder I want to be. People I've even competed against have given me advice and said the same thing, that I should compete in classic bodybuilding. So we paid, we've entered. We still need to submit our posing music because I'm currently in the development of picking the song and forming a posing routine. No, I will not be making a video on it. You will have to see the show day video to see my posing routine, but it's all done. I think, guys, right now we're gonna do a bit of a Q&A. I realized earlier during cardio that I hadn't done a Q&A in like maybe a month or two, so I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram that I'm gonna get into. Right now, I've screenshotted about 20. Let's get into the first question in no particular order. All right, so the first question is from Harry. How much did all that work cost on your teeth? Lately, I've been getting a few comments on my teeth, basically saying like, oh, you must have veneers, like what work have you had done on your teeth? It's crazy that people ask that because I actually used to get bullied for how bad my teeth used to be. I've had braces, I haven't had veneers, I don't get my teeth whitened, I just brush them. I had no friends until I was 13 years old because I was that disgustingly ugly. I wouldn't have probably even wanted to be my friend. My teeth were really bad. I had fangs, goofy teeth. When I was like 14, when I got them off, I got some sandpaper from my stepdad's carbon fiber engineering company, and I sanded down the bottom of my teeth with some sandpaper, just like because it wasn't like straight downwards, so I made them straight myself. Next question is by Garrett7 Arnold. Dude, if Arnold is your last name, that's pretty dope. What's your opinion on creatine? It's not necessary. You don't need it as much as you need like a protein shake. BCAAs, glutamine, creatine, they're not necessary, they're just fun to play around with. But creatine, my opinion on it, all it does is help retain water in your muscles. That makes them perform better. Your muscles are 70% water, so for optimal performance they need to be fully hydrated. Creatine helps you retain water in the muscles, which in turn gives you the illusion that your muscles are more full, enabling you to perform at a somewhat higher rate in the gym. I think it's a lot of like the placebo effect, to be honest, because like when you know you're taking something, you know you should be performing more. But my overall opinion on creatine is if you've never done it, trial it, see what you think, you might like it, but it's not necessary. Next question is by Chai Mini Nin. What's your biggest achievement since you started bodybuilding? If we're just talking about bodybuilding, I would say the 6-plate deadlift that I got probably a month and a half ago. That was one of the biggest achievements. It was something I never thought I could do, and I did it. But my favorite achievement in bodybuilding was when I was 19 and I stepped on stage for the first time. It is a feeling that I cannot explain. Having put so much effort into something and then just stepping on stage and showcasing all the work you put into a prep, it's the best feeling in the world, and I would like urge anyone to like do it and feel it for yourself. Next question is by Eric Price. What is your goal competition weight? 190 pounds. Next question is by Izzy Watson. When will you be doing your next meet? I think at the Toronto Pro Show. I'm going to be in Canada from the 31st of May till the 4th of June, so that entire weekend I'll be at the Toronto Pro Show. I'm just going to like enjoy the expo, but I might be doing a meetup in Canada if anyone in Canada wants to do a meetup and get together and all have a good time together. Next question by J Pop Fit. Any critical advice you give to someone trying to make content and succeed in this industry? Honestly, just like stop asking questions just like that and start doing. You just need to start posting and speak about something you're passionate about. If you start making content that other people are making because it's going viral, people are gonna see through the cracks and they're gonna see you're just copying other people and that it's bullshit. To be able to fall in love with something, you need to be speaking about what you're passionate about because people will resonate with that. So advice on making content to get into the industry, start talking about shit you care a lot about. And that's the start. Next question is by ABYLK_. Which cardio is best for cutting? My personal favorite, the Stairmaster. It makes me sweat the most. It gets my heart rate going the most. I burn the most calories, so yes. It's also the hardest, I personally think. Other than HIIT cardio, if you're talking about steady state, Stairmaster. Next question is by _. Steph though. How are you feeling lately? You know what, that's actually a nice question, like someone asking like how I'm actually feeling. I'm feeling very privileged at this point in my life and at this current pursuit. I'm feeling very motivated. I'm feeling like I have a job to do every single day. I have a responsibility and I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make that happen. Whether that be creating the best condition for this show, putting as much content out there on YouTube to inspire you guys and just like following my personal goals. But the way I'm feeling is I'm very happy, I'm very content with the way things are going right now. I'm happy to have you guys to share this whole journey journey with. So next question is by Santos Giarte. What motivated you to get into the fitness industry? Honestly, it was never my goal to be in the fitness industry, like per se. I've just always loved creating. When I was 13 years old in school, I would record everything on my BlackBerry, like messing around with friends. It was just what I was passionate about. And then when I joined the gym and I turned 18 years old and I made like somewhat of a minor transformation, posting on Instagram and just sharing my journey and recording it was just something that like felt natural to me. Subscribers came, questions were asked, views went up, and I just like accidentally fell into this like incredible world. And as the years passed, I just fell more and more in love with it, and almost by accident, everything that you see right now came about. It's a surprise to me, like the fact that like so many people are subscribing to the channel, so many people are following this shredding series. It blows my freaking mind that this is even happening. But in regards to the question, what motivated me to do it and I guess to carry on, was just my pure love for just creating something. Next question is by Yusuf_NT. Are you allowed to have sex in the last week of prep? I personally like, obviously the final 3 days, I feel like you should like save your energy almost. Not that you're gonna have a lot, but I think it's definitely fine. I just don't think in general, like I'm gonna have the energy to, you know, perform at my fullest potential. You know what I'm saying? Loads of things happen on prep. Like as far as like sex drive goes, being able to get to a certain mindset to be able to give yourself to someone like that, it's sometimes very hard when you are very depleted. When you're in the final stages of prep, when your body is in survival mode, the last thing it wants to do is spend its energy that it's trying to save to perform daily tasks. The last thing it wants to do is spend that on just like one burst of freaking sex. You know what I'm saying? Next question. Thoughts on CBD oil for muscle recovery and incorporating it into your routine? I actually use CBD oil every single night before bed because when you take certain supplementation on prep, you struggle to sleep. I struggle with sleep so much when I'm prep, especially when you start taking Tren, which I actually started taking just under a week ago. Sleep is a serious freaking problem for me. And CBD definitely helps me like calm down and chill out on the nighttime, as well as taking melatonin, 5-HTP. It does the trick. Next question is by TJ_Russell_. Will you start uploading more frequently? You're the only thing getting me through cardio. If I upload the video today, that'll be 3 videos in a row because I am trying to post more consistently. I would love to record everything every single day. Like I love recording and documenting my life. I don't have a team behind me. Everything you see, every video, every picture, like it's all done pretty much by me. And it takes a lot of time to make these videos as good as I want them to be, but regardless, we're getting it done, and I'm gonna definitely start uploading to YouTube more frequently, every day to every other day towards the final stages of this prep. Next question is by Leonard Nicola. More hard body merch, potentially, pretty soon. I don't want to say anything, but potentially soon. Next question is by JXSHGRXJ. Dude, just write your name, honestly. Opinions on fake naturals. The reason I came out about not being natural was because I realized through creating a physique in a short period of time in a competition prep that couldn't be created by a natural bodybuilder. I was getting questions from people asking me how I'm doing it and them asking me if they had terrible genetics, and I realized through like me documenting the journey, I wasn't inspiring people. I was demotivating people and making them feel inadequate and that like their genetics weren't good. So I had to like draw the line and be like, guys, I'm not a natural athlete. I have to set things straight. I don't want to dishearten anyone. My opinion on fake naturals, the fact that they claim natural, giving people false expectations, they're just kind of like shit people. Nah, that's just my opinion. And the final question is by, I'm not even going to attempt to read this name. It's on the screen. What's your goal with the YouTube channel? Honestly, like I said earlier, like I never had a goal to like make this into anything. It just like became what it is, and just through like the love of creating. Obviously, I've got like milestones I want to hit as far as like subscribers. Like, yeah, it'd be amazing to hit 500,000. It'd be incredible to one day hit 1 million subscribers. But as far as like goal with the channel is to just continue doing exactly what I've been doing and just sharing my life. Like, it would be hard for me to explain to you how good it feels to like be able to go back and look at the past 3 years of my life, to like remember certain things and to just reminisce in certain memories, especially the year in review videos where I put the whole year into one video, and being able to share it with you is all that really matters to me. So the goal of the channel is just to continue doing what I'm doing and hopefully inspiring people doing it. So that's it. The purpose of this video obviously was to enter the federation with you guys and to decide on what class we're gonna do, and classic is what we have chosen. I need to get a meal in right now, so I'm gonna end the video here. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button. If you haven't already, join the Don Squad, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.